share, free gifts for those that comments. Great things are going to happen today. I'm going to be talking to you about money. Guarantee you, you're going to get the best tips you've ever gotten on money ever in your lifetime. Every Friday, I come to you to talk about business, career, and finance. Today, I'm talking about your money. Man, there's so much going on in the world. My God. Huh? Like, Robert, is there a lot going on in the world for you, brother?
Crazy stuff happening, man. But I'm focused on trying to make money and help people get better.
So you don't even pay attention to bombings and conspiracies and.
I need to make sure I'm better so that I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Hey, real curious for everybody just joining us on YouTube and YouTube too, right?
Yep.
You guys on YouTube, I really appreciate you. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit like if you like the show. Do you think there was one shooter in Vegas? I got to tell you, I got a hard time believing there's one shooter.
It probably wasn't even him.
Okay? I think the dude, I don't think he was a shooter. I think he was a patsy. I think the deal went bad. I think he was going, why would you bring that many weapons to do a shooting? You go do a shooting, you bring less, not more. You go on a fishing trip, you don't bring enough fishing rods and tackle and gasoline for 5 trips. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this dude had enough weapons for multiple trips. It looks like he was going there to sell guns, not use guns.
He had explosives too.
Okay? So what if those were planted just to make him look like to clean up after the fact? What if it was a sting operation? He used to work for Lockheed Martin, by the way. You know, those guys are all connected to the government. Okay? What if, we're not going live yet, right?
We've been live.
No, but we're not going behind the scenes
yet.
You've
got
so
another
I'm going to be talking to you about money today, something you can fix, but I am kind of interested in this story because, number one, first of all, let me just let everybody understand this. This is the thing that blows my mind. There's 5,000 rooms at Mandalay Bay. Me and my wife, Johnny, who else was with us, John? Ryan Secco. That's 4 people that were living in that hotel. We walked out of that hotel like we weren't even there. We were on a crime scene. Do you understand? It's like nobody had interest in all the other people that were in the crime scene. If you came to my office right now and there was a shooting here, everybody here would be questioned, interviewed, licensed, interrogated, checked out, drug tested, who knows what, right? We walked out of the Mandalay without even paying the bill. It's like, we don't care who you are because we already know what happened. Maybe. I'm just saying. Welcome to the Cardone Zone every Friday, Grant Cardone and my man Robert Sislow on Main Mic. We come to you to talk about your business, your career, and your finance. I got started in the back show. If you're on iTunes,
Stitcher, YouTube,
Facebook. Please subscribe to the channel that you're on. Please post comments. Please. I'm begging you, because I want to get your money right. Today I'm going to talk to you about money. I guarantee I'm going to give you the best tips you've ever heard on money. Why people don't have it, why they don't keep it, and what they don't know about how to actually multiply it. Okay, here's your 3 tips real quick, and then I'm gonna digress into Vegas. Okay, I can't help myself, man. The Vegas thing is too interesting. Okay, number 1, how to make it. Okay, make it really is not make it. Really make it really means
produce.
Okay.
Collect.
Collect. You do not have to make money. You need to collect money. Okay, I'm going to tell you some more about that in a second. Number 2, I need to keep the money. Most people don't know how to do number 2 at all. As soon as they get it, they get rid of it. And number 3, by the way, regardless of what the Fed does, regardless of the conspiracy, regardless of the government, number 3, you must learn how not to add money, which is what your mommy and daddy taught you. You got to learn how to multiply. These are the 3 best tips you will ever get on money: how to collect it, how to keep it. Why though? Why do you keep it? Okay? What are you keeping it for? You were told to keep it for emergencies. Keep it for a rainy day. Something bad's going to happen. That's not why you keep money.
Keep it to multiply.
That's it. And then how do you multiply? What are the ways to multiply? My number is 305-865-8668. I am not Susie Orman. I am not Dave Ramsey. I am not Alan Greenspan. And I am no longer in Las Vegas. Some of you know that we survived the Las Vegas shooting, if it was a shooting at all. 59 people dead, 527 people injured, a tragic, traumatic, terrible event that I think we don't even know the half of what actually happened. I think we're being given misinformation. If you have comments on that or on money, okay, by the way, if you call in, I'm going to ask you how much money you got in a savings account, how much you got in a checking account, how much you got saved, how much you have invested in gold, Bitcoin, and real estate. So if you want to talk about Vegas, that's good, but I'm going to bring you back to money, because if you don't have any money, okay, if you don't know how to collect it, how do you do that, okay? One way to do it is to get a sales job, okay? Another way to do it is get a salary job. Another way to do it is to get bonuses. Okay, another way to do it is to get commissions in addition to, right? That's how you get money. I go out and knock on the door. Give me some money. Give me some money. You don't have any money. I don't have any money. I never have any money. It's no big deal. Even rich people go out and get other people's money. How do I exchange with people? This is where exchange comes in. This is where a good attitude comes in, okay? Money doesn't go to bad attitudes, folks. You got a bad attitude, you're negative, you're not thinking about how to get rich, you're not going to lose weight if you don't think you can lose weight, and you're not going to get rich if you don't think you can get rich. By the way, the target should be to get rich. See, most people just pay their bills. The idea is, I just want to pay my bills. I just want enough. I just want to take care of my family. And so all you ever collect is enough to be a slave. This should be your target. If this is not your target, you will not do these 2 things. You won't keep it, and you won't multiply it, okay? For instance, my mom knew the first 2 steps. The first step was done for her by her husband. My dad died. She collected life insurance. She did step 1. She then said, I got to sell the house. That's when I found out at 10 years old, a house was not an asset. A house was a liability. My mother sold the house the next day to do what? Collect money. You want money? Go sell your clothes. Go sell your kids' toys. Go sell their tennis shoes. Go sell their old stuff. Go sell something you're not using. Collect money. Number 2, now I keep it. For what though? What do people keep money for? Most people, what they do is they get money. This is the middle class of America. They take money and they send some of it to a pension fund or an IRA account or a Kia or a retirement account. They literally get rid of it because they don't trust themselves. Then what do? They make a good deal on everything they buy, so they save a bunch of money clipping coupons. They try to keep the little bit they have, they shrink up, okay? And then some people save money in the bank. They literally partner with a bank they hate and say, you hold my money. Here, you guys on Wall Street, we hate your guts. You hold my money, and the rest we'll keep in a little drawer underneath, and we're going to hold on to it forever, and we're going to starve everybody, and we're not going to give, and we're not going to be charitable, and we're going to think small, and we're going to buy everything on coupons and get great deals, and we're going to go to the dollar store. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? This is where most people shrink. They try to keep the little bit they have. And when you're doing this, you can't collect. You understand? Because these 3 steps are active. The goal of this money should be to keep, to do number 3, to multiply. To multiply, not add to, okay, but to multiply. Okay, now you're going to call in today and say, hey, I got $5,000, what do I do with it? I got $6,000, what do I do with it? I got $50,000, what do I do with it? I have learned over the last 30 years how to go from no money to $600 million worth of real estate. Oh, by the way, hey, I am bragging. Okay, so you don't need to tell me I'm bragging. I'm telling you I'm bragging. All you haters out there. I went from being busted negative 40 grand to $600 million worth of real estate that pays me collect, keep, and multiply. Stay with me, I'll be right back.
South Carolina, Texas. From Nashville, Tennessee. From Mexico, just to meet Grant Cardone. This is the #1 entrepreneurship conference on planet Earth.
So let's give it up for your man, Grant Cardone.
My goal and purpose in life is to help people get better. How important is it for people to go big right now?
So the #1 reason why small businesses fail is overfunding.
I'm going to teach everybody that there's always another level.
This is crazy good. This is penthouse from the beginning to the end.
The only reason to be in business is to make money and have freedom.
You're able to trust yourself. If I'm gonna build an empire, God damn it, I'm gonna do it.
I'm always committed to differentiating and adding value. For me, that's the key.
These are real people making real money in a real economy, hiring real people, creating real jobs.
Are you tired of buying ads? How much would 5 times more visitors from search engines like Google or Bing do for your business? Link Research Tools helps you increase that free organic traffic, with companies like Hertz, MTV, and LinkedIn have increased their revenue as much as 600% using Link Research Tools. We have offerings to get your business to become the dominant force on the internet. The secret of internet traffic is what we give you. We convert that traffic into cash flow for your business. Learn more at linkedresearchtools.com. That's linkresearchtools.com and sign up now.
Opportunity, it's what we live for. Financial freedom is created from opportunity. At Symmetry Financial, we are committed to getting hard workers, talented individuals who love to sell, who love to help others create a strong 6-figure income. If you ever wanted to have everything you wanted in life, Symmetry Financial holds the key to get you there. We want you, the top talent, the best in the business, to join our team.
Sign up now at sfgcareers.biz. That's sfgcareers.biz.
To the Cardone Zone, Grant Cardone here, and every Friday, first of all, I thank you so much for joining us today. Every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I come to you to talk about your business, your career, and your finance. Today, I'm talking about money. I'm giving you the best tips you will ever get on money. Number one, they're simple. You do not need to go back to school. You do not need to go to college. You do not need to hire an accountant. You do not need a financial planner. You do not need to buy any life insurance. All you need to do is listen to what I'm saying, man. Number one, it's simple. Let me tell you why it's simple. 84% actually of all millionaires last year were first generation. Now, I don't know if millionaire is rich or not. I'll tell you the truth, it's not. Being a millionaire is not rich, but if you're worth nothing today and you become a millionaire, you're like, damn, I'm rich now. Until you become a millionaire, and then you're like, nah, I'm not rich anymore. I got to figure out what to do with this money, right? Because you collected it. All right? All millionaires, if they're first generation means they did not inherit it. Okay? 84% did not inherit, so what did they do? They collected. There was an event that happened. Was it a job? Could have been. Could have been a job. 53%, by the way, of all billionaires worked for somebody else. Did you know that? 53% of all billionaires had a job working for somebody else. They did not do it on their own. So all of you need to put away this thing, I got to work for myself. That's just stupid. What you need to do is get rich. Okay? Now, I know some of you are going to find this unpopular. Oh, rich white guy talking about how to get rich. Yeah, because when I was 25 years old, I owed $40,000 to the government. Had no money, no job, no self-esteem, no friends, nothing. And I'm like, dude, I got to get rich. I already tried the poor thing. You guys tried the poor thing? Call me, 305-865-8668. Have you tried the poor thing? How's it working? Okay? How about this? I'm going to try the poor thing. You guys go do the experiment if you want to. I did it already. Move to India if you want. Move to Bangladesh. Okay? Okay, you could try the poor experiment, try that experiment. The other experiment you could try, and the one that most people are trying today, just get by. The just get by experiment. This is the entire middle class of America. 76% of Americans live, they're on that experiment. The just get by, the poor experiment, or the get rich. You're a good person. Let's assume for a second you're a good person. Which one of the three experiments are you ready now to go on a journey with? You did the poor thing. I did that. I did the just get by thing, just enough money. So what do? Oh, I got to go collect some dough. Now, once I collect the dough, I got to quit blowing the dough. It's Friday. Do you know what most people in the labor space are going to do on Friday? They waited all week to get their money, and tonight they're going to go, Johnny, what are they going to do, Johnny? They're going to go blow their money now.
Face off.
Okay? You spent all week bitching about not being paid enough, and they're going to go blow all their money tonight and forget what they even blew it on. So when I was 25 years old, I'll just tell you a story. First thing I did was focus on getting it. Job, sales job, commission job, bonuses, revenue. You want to tie yourself right here to revenue, okay? If you want to get this first one right, what you want to do is you want to get as close to revenue as you can. If you're a nurse, you can't just keep being the nurse. You got to figure out, how do I tap into somebody's revenue stream? If you're a secretary or an assistant, where's the revenue coming in for my boss? How can I assist him in revenue? If you're in the internet department, maybe you're doing Facebook or Instagram, or you're doing some kind of social media stuff. How do I get closer to the revenue and actually start piping, literally directing revenue? How can I start touching it and fluffing it along, right? 2, am I going to get a bonus for that? Negotiate it. Yes, I will. Good. How do I keep it? Let's say you get an extra $1,000 a month. You don't get $1,000 to spend it. I didn't have a German car till I was 45 years old. I was a millionaire at 30. I was worth probably $10 million when I was 38. Still didn't have a German car. Why? I want to keep my money. But I knew what I wanted to keep it for. I wanted to keep the money so that I could multiply it, okay? When you start multiplying money, the first thing you want to do when you multiply, and then I'm going to take a call, is never lose money, okay? Ever. You do not put money in assets that can go down in value. By the way, cash is an asset that goes down in value, right? You also don't want to be in liabilities. I do not want liabilities here. What does that mean? Doesn't mean debt. It means I don't want a house I have to keep paying for over long periods of time. I want income. What you want right here is assets that don't go down in value and assets that produce income. That would not represent Bitcoin or gold, by the way. It would represent businesses that produce new money, real estate that produces new money, okay? Relationships that produce new money. Look, you guys got enough liabilities, man. You got kids, parents, sickness, bodies, food. How many more liabilities do you need? Liabilities are anything I got to keep paying for, okay? Cars, horses. I know a guy he made a bunch of money. He went and started buying horses. I'm like, dude, that's stupid. I love horses. Bro, you got to feed them. It's a liability. No, it's an asset, man. They're going to be worth more money. It is a liability. People go out and buy art. Okay, good. You don't have to feed art. You got to hang it on the wall. You got to take care of it, but it doesn't pay you. And if you're trying to get rich, you need to get paid, because if you stop this, the moment you stop right here and don't go back and collect again, because you should be broke by the time you get here. I collect $1. I try to keep $1. I then want that dollar to multiply, right? $10, $100, $1,000. I get $1,000. Try to keep as much of that $1,000 as I can, even if I have to move to another state. Then I multiply that $1,000. While I'm multiplying that $1,000, what happened?
Collect.
I went broke again.
Well, yeah.
If I go broke again, I got to go back to zero and start the collection process again. What is collecting? A job, a good attitude, sales, taking a phone call, knocking on a door, doing something to exchange with the public. Let's talk to one of our beautiful Cardone Zone callers.
All right, I got Kyle in Connecticut.
Kyle, number one, do you think the shooter in Vegas is a lone shooter?
Uncle G, come on, man.
Come on, brother.
You know what? People like that are absolutely crazy, but I want to talk about money.
No, but I want to ask you, yes or no, do you think he is or he isn't?
I think he acted alone. I mean,
okay.
You know, I don't really focus on that. I'm focused on making money right now.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
I want to give you my pitch because I think that's number one to get money. You ready?
Let's go, man. I'm ready.
Hey, Grant. Hey, this is Kyle Crawford with a real estate brokerage out of New York. You have a second?
Sure do.
So I was reaching out because our brokerage runs a pretty extensive referral network that's exclusive to mega agents. So we partner with over 600 of some of the top real estate agents across the country. I actually work with about half of the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah, I'm not interested, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Grant, I
Okay?
understand
Hang
you
up
don't
on
want-
his ass. Stay with me. Don't go away. I'm going to show you how to make that call right.
Rethink user experience, rethink the digital sales process, and rethink how you communicate with your customers. Pixel 506 is a digital design agency, marketing, and development company with one goal in mind. How do you effectively simplify your digital presence to make your prospects do more business, become excited, and never feel confused when it comes to understanding what it is you do? Working with companies like Future Labs, New York Metro Transit Authority, and more, Pixel 506 has successfully grown businesses, increased leads, and created a lasting digital and social presence to drive more revenue and increase ROI. If you want this for your business, you can learn more about Pixel 506 at pixel506.com. That's pixel506.com. There's only one company you need to know in telecommunications, and that's Bullfrog. Bullfrog is so advanced and so in the future, you don't even need a desk phone anymore to run a business. Integrate right now with what you and your employees already pay for, their cell phone. Run an entire business from there, from group chat to monitoring to call forwarding, and we will guarantee that you never experience a drop call again. You can save an extra $60,000 a year with Bullfrog and the plans that they have for your company. And for your free trial, go to bullfrog.net. That's bullfrog.net for your free trial of this outstanding service. Go to bullfrog.net for your free trial right now. Make 6 to 7 figures overnight as an expert in your industry. Monetize your knowledge, monetize everything you work for, and make it work for you. Russell Whitney, expert in knowledge monetization, has worked with some of the largest brands: Robert Kiyosaki, Tony Robbins, Kevin Harrington, and George Foreman, in building out content that made them kings of their space. Scale your business to a 9-figure brand, sell from stage, create events, build a sales team, and get moving right now on your greatest expansion in business yet. Visit RussellWhitney.com. That's RussellWhitney.com to get started.
Funnel battle. Hey, welcome back. Grant Cardone here talking to you about how to get rich. Get rich. Look, if you want to get rich, post in comments, you've made a decision to get rich. Post in comments, you've made a decision. If you're listening on podcasts, iTunes, Stitcher, what else?
iTunes, Stitcher.
Don't we have some other ones? SoundCloud, man.
We do have SoundCloud, yeah.
Okay. If you're listening there, make sure you subscribe. We do the show every Friday. It is for one purpose, actually 3 purposes. First of all, it's for you to get your career, your finances, and your business. Your business. You are a business, folks. Your business is collecting revenue. People go to work. I said, what do you do? I got a job. What's your job? Plumber. No, dude, your job is to collect revenue. Because if you don't collect revenue, you will not be a plumber very long.
True.
Look, man, nobody wants stagnant water. You got to get the water to move. You're a dentist. I'm a dentist. No, your job is to collect revenue. Otherwise, you will not have a dentist. I'm a chiropractor. No, your job is to collect revenue. That's why I say, who's got my
money?
Who's got my
money?
Who's got my money? That's my money for my kids to buy those little. My kids waste money every day. They buy all these little Shopkins. I didn't use my money for that. That's somebody else's money. I went out and collected revenue. Okay, I try to keep most of it. I got to give the kids a little bit. Yeah, sure, you can have a Shopkin. That's $1, right? I got to pay the IRS. I got to pay them $4. I collect $10. I got to pay the IRS 10. I'm sorry, I collect 10. That's how money works, man. You guys don't get rich because you don't know how money works. I collect $10. I give Sabrina 1. I give Scarlett 1. I give Elena 1. I give the government 4. You can't be upset with these 3, dude. They love you. The IRS doesn't even hug me. Sabrina gets a little, okay? Scarlett gets a little. Elena gets a little. The IRS gets 4. 1, 2, 3. I got $3 left, man. What am I going to do with it? My job is to keep that money and multiply it. Now, what I could do if I was smart, I would get Sabrina, Scarlett, and Elena, because I gave them this money to help me multiply my audience. Now notice, you'll see Sabrina and Scarlett and Elena working with me every day. See, most of you got your kids just suck from you, and you never get anything back from them. You got family members that suck from you, don't even do business with you. See, you got to simplify this thing. This is not complicated. Make a decision to get rich. You've already made a decision to do something. Just get by or stay poor. Bill Gates said, look, if you're born poor, it's one thing. If you stay poor, dude, something wrong with you. Literally, he said, if you're born poor, it's not your fault. If you stay poor, it is. So make a decision to get rich, because you know the just get by thing's not going to work. You've been around long enough to know just getting by just keeps you scared all the time. Number one, collect it. How do I get revenue? Where's the revenue? Where's the stream? I'm an introvert. It doesn't matter if we're not talking about your personality type right here. We're talking about whether you're going to get your money right. 2, keep it. Robert Sislow is proof. Probably an introvert. Mm-hmm. Somewhat.
Yeah, a little bit.
Could be.
Could be.
Right? But he's like, look, I want to get my money right.
It's true.
Did you try the poor experiment?
I did.
Did you try the just get by experiment?
I did.
Okay.
It hurt. It all hurt.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Is this exactly what you did? Like, made a decision?
I remember you did a show maybe about a year and a half ago, kind of the same idea about getting rich, and that's where I just was like, I'm in. That's it. I'm done.
And what's changed for you with your money? You on mic?
Yeah, I'm on mic. Yeah.
What's changed for you in the last year and a half?
A lot.
How much money do you have now? How much money do you have and/or have invested in yourself?
Ooh, invested in myself, I would say right now I have about 21 grand, and I've probably invested close to 70 grand in myself.
In improving yourself.
Okay.
Now, he didn't, look, Robert Sislow couldn't even think like that 2 years ago.
No, I couldn't. You said 20 grand. I'm like, what?
Did you go back to school to learn this?
No, I didn't.
No. So, folks, you got to get around the right people telling you the right thing. Millionaire booklet. If you don't have that book, I'll give it to you today. You're broke, you're down and out, you don't trust, you think it's a scam, you don't think it's going to work. If you can read, get the book, I'll pay for it. I'll give you the damn book, okay? Collect it, keep it, multiply it. What are you going to multiply it into? Only assets that produce income. Only assets that produce income. The dude that called earlier is still on the phone. I'm going to give you another shot, dude. Okay, I got to tell you something, bro. You got to fix your pitch.
I got to fix my pitch.
Go ahead.
What would your advice be?
Well, dude, it was too long.
What was wrong with it?
You're off into la-la land.
Get to the point, right?
You're going to lose me. You're talking about this. You're like you're reading your whole bio. I don't care about your bio. Why do you have me on the phone? You need to open your call like this. He's trying to collect revenue. He's doing the right thing. Mr. Cardone. Mm-hmm. Mr. Cardone. Okay, in the next 30 seconds, can I get your full attention?
Okay.
Good. The reason I'm calling you is my company works with companies like yours, and we increase the sales 400%. Do I have your attention, sir?
Well, yeah. How do you do that?
Good. See, I didn't say my bio. We're doing this and working with these people. So you got to get in there and set a hook. You got to get an agreement and set a hook really quick, right? So in the beginning, when I'm trying to collect money, the first thing you're trying to do with money is not collect money. You're trying to collect attention.
Number one rule.
Get attention. So when I tell you guys get attention, y'all like, oh, I need to go on Facebook. No. When you're talking to somebody on the phone, you need to ask, do I have your attention? Mm-hmm. When I talk to my kids, do I have your attention? See, money is a particle. It's a particle, right? Money comes to me because of a person. I have never gotten money from anybody other than a person. If you don't get this person's attention, you don't get their money. You get it? The casino does what? Look, we have winners. We have booze. We have strippers. We have lights. We have games. We have fun. We have entertainment, right? They get the attention, and this guy does what?
Spends his money.
Spends his money. Money, by the way, that he collected from somebody else. None of this money was anybody's anyway. So whoever plays the best game here, who plays the best attention game? at collecting the money with the intention, by the way. Some people get attention and never get any money for it. Okay, this is the guy on the street corner. Guy on the street corner. He gets out there. He gets, hey, he's a crazy dude, right? Right. Tell him thank you. Okay. So he gets a bunch of attention,
But he doesn't do anything with it.
somebody throws him some money, he blows the money, he never gets to the third step. He never gets to multiply. Some of you do this. You collect money, you keep it, and then you do this. You save it. And you get rich because enough time, but the problem is by the time you have any money, you die. And somebody else gets it, and then they blow it. You get it? Mm-hmm. So you got to change this, right? The save step was wrong. It should have been keep to use, not keep to save. And then right here, you want to multiply it. Means I need to get it out of my business at some point. I need to get it out of this company. I have a company here. At some point, I want to get enough money, collect enough money here to get the money out of this company, reinvest in this company, get it to grow and grow and grow. And then I want to get the money out into a second company. And then do that again into a third one. And then into a fourth one until one day, like, dude, I got to buy a plane. I mean, I got to buy a plane. I don't want to. I don't need to. I have to. Let's take the next caller.
All right, I got Leonardo.
We do this show every Friday, folks. Hope you find it useful. If you do, if this has simplified things for you, got you motivated, post it in comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Love your questions if we don't get to them all. Leonardo.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. Bring it. What you got?
My call.
How much money you got in the bank right now, dude?
I would say probably about 35 to 40 grand.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. You have like 3 times more money than the average American. What's your question?
Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, I just moved here, so usually probably I would say about 4 years ago. And, I'm done working with people that I'm just making them rich. So I'm ready to do my own thing now. At the moment, I'm just pretty much investing all my money on my future. So I just created a company that I'm sure it's going to bring me a lot of money.
Yeah.
But at this moment, the company's going to be working on wholesale flipping, and my main goal at the end of the day is going to be working with multifamily deals. But I do see a lot of them online. It's just a few of them look so nice, but the price is so high, and obviously I'm not going to be able to do all this. So what's your suggestion for me to start with?
Number one suggestion, I'll tell you this, dude. If you're not willing to make other people rich, you're never going to get rich yourself. Okay? Remember, 53% of all billionaires worked for someone else. So you guys need to put your egos aside. Okay? Getting rich doesn't have anything to do with an ego. Be willing to work with other people. It is the fastest way to get rich. You can go try to start from scratch. Everybody does it. It's just your ego doing that. Mm-hmm. Because people hadn't made, hey man, I want to go get rich and take care of my family. So number one, I would just tell you to get rid of that first idea that you shared with me. I almost hung up on you right there. Now, the second thing is you might not be ready to buy multifamily yet. That's why I tell you guys, when you're watching my show on Mondays on real estate, okay, make, keep, multiply, right? Or collect, make it, keep it, multiply it, collect it, keep it, multiply it, right? A lot of you are not ready to buy the real estate thing because your deal is going to be so small that it's never going to collect enough money to warrant the expense and the time to do the deal. So in the beginning, I couldn't buy real estate in the beginning. I had a job. I had a crummy job. Just so everybody knows, it was a sales job. I hated it. I was selling Toyotas. Like I'd sell a Toyota, I'd make $400. I'd spend 5 hours waiting on somebody that hated my guts, that no matter what I did, no matter how good the deal was, they thought I ripped them off. When they left, they thought I ripped them off. I get their payments right, the price right, the trade value right, the term right, the loan right. I know you ripped me off. We make $400. The dealership makes like $800 on the car. It's $30,000 car, makes $800 on it, and everybody's leaving. I know you ripped me off some kind of way. You guys ripped me off, shit. I know y'all gonna get something from somebody you ripped me off. So no matter what I did, people still felt like didn't like me. I didn't like that job. I make $400. Okay, my rent's $725. I'm 25 years old, man. Okay? How do I put enough of those deals together so I can pay my rent? How do I pay my food? How do I go out once a weekend and take a girl out and feel good about myself? How do I start ending up with some money? I started with the same problems you have. Everybody starts with the same problems, okay? Everybody. By the way, the billionaire has the same problems you and I have, just at different levels, right? His expenditure isn't from $400 to $725, or how to buy a donut in the store. It's how does he buy this company and he's 40 million short or 400 million short. But it's the same thing. We're limited. And then we go back to this. What do I do? Okay. Do you know the steps, my friend? If you're going to buy a piece of real estate, what are the steps? First of all, what are the steps? First of all, I got to collect my rent. I got to keep my rent. And then I got to multiply my rent, all right? If I'm trying to buy deals or customers, I'm a salesman. I got to collect a customer, keep the customer, multiply my customers. If I'm trying to buy real estate, collect the customer, keep the real estate, don't lose it in 2008, and then I want to multiply my portfolio. You get it? Next caller. Okay. If I get married, I got to collect a wife, keep the wife, multiply the marriage so that we want to stay in the marriage and it gets better and better. It's all the same thing, man. They're just particles. Dylan, what's going on?
Hey, Grant, how you doing?
Yo, man, I'm good, man. Do you think the shooter, what's the dude's name, Haddock?
Stephen Haddock.
Do you think Haddock did it all by himself, bro?
I did.
Okay. How y'all think that, man? I don't understand, man. I just don't understand how y'all think that. 64 years old, man, brings freaking 1,600 rounds of ammunition. By the way, if you were going to do this, would you check in under your name? Okay, I'm going to check in under my name. I'm going to freaking knock out 2 windows. I'm going to bring in 26 weapons. I can't use them all. Like, you just can't use that many weapons. One person can. I'm going to go by myself. I'm going to check in. I'm going to bang out 2 windows. I'm going to shoot 500. I'm going to shoot a couple thousand rounds. And then I'm going to walk out the hotel. Oh, I forgot. I checked in under my name. And then why didn't the fire alarms go off? Dude, if I light a match to get rid of the stink in the bathroom, the damn fire alarm goes off. Okay? This guy's freaking blowing out a couple thousand rounds out of an automatic weapon and the fire alarm doesn't go off, and you walk in the room and he's just dead? Weird. And why didn't anybody ask me anything while I was leaving, man? There's 10,000 people in that hotel. That's a crime scene, 10,000 people. Couldn't somebody in that audience have been an accomplice? Could it have been me, John, my wife? Couldn't it have been one of my guests? I had 100 people there that were guests that night. Couldn't those people have been accomplices? Accomplices? Didn't screen us, man. Didn't pull didn't look at my bag. Nothing. Okay, go ahead, man. Let's talk money, bro.
Hey,
I'm just curious about this thing, man.
I need some money so I can come to the 10th Growth Conference with you, man.
What'd he say?
He sounds muffled.
You muffled, man? You muffling? You muffling, dog? Can you hear me? No, can't hear me. Okay, look, folks, if you haven't gotten your 10X Growth Conference yet, look at this. Look at what I'm doing right here. How do you collect power? Okay, can you back out of this so people can see it?
Yeah.
Look at this. Damon John, I collected him. Todd Peterson, $1 billion player. Okay, Grant Cardone, Elena Cardone, Jordan Zimmerman, collected him. Keep him on my roster. Multiply the audience. Make the offer even better, okay? Andy Frisilla, okay?
Ezra
Firestone, okay? Hank Norman, Michael Burt.
Forbes
Riley, Kerry Kasem, Lewis Howes, Sherry Hamilton, Ty Lopez, Onik, Russell Brunson, Brad Lee. What's common about all these people up here?
You want to get rich?
All these people are successful. Everybody on that wall is successful. One way, if you want to get rich, or if you want to get popular, or if you want to get successful, is get yourself around people that have done that, right? What am I doing right here? Same thing, man. How do you get power? Collect people. Get people around you that are powerful, right? 2, keep them in your environment. Don't get rid of them once you get them. Some of these people I've worked with before and some I have not. Notice, me and Damon John do stuff all the time together. Me and Brad Lee do stuff all the time together. You're seeing me and Ty Lopez do stuff together. Sherry, I keep these people. I don't get rid of people. There's a dude that I went and spoke to for recently in Vegas. I spoke for him, and then he acted like he wasn't appreciated, and he gets rid of me. Man, once you get somebody into your fold, don't get rid of them unless they're bad. I don't think I'm a bad guy. I'm probably a good guy to have around. Tim Story, I've worked with Tim before. He's a good dude. I want to keep him, but I don't want to be satisfied with that circle. I need to make that circle bigger, right? How do I do that? Invest money, get attention, make noise, call people. All the people on this wall, you don't see the people I couldn't get, that I tried to get. Okay? All right, 2 more callers. Let's talk to them. This is the Cardone Zone. Today I'm talking about how to get rich. Andrew, what's your takeaway? Big takeaway from today.
Hey, what's up, Grant?
Yo, Andrew, what's your big takeaway today, man? Thanks for calling.
Biggest takeaway is, we're all one, and we all probably, you work with other people, you're going to make money. That's the biggest thing I heard.
Yeah. Get around people, man.
That's what I'm around people every day. I do sales as a project manager, and I love listening to your stuff, man. It's good to talk to you.
Dude, good to talk to you, brother. What do you do for work?
I'm a project manager. I do consulting work, and I actually have 4 other companies that I'm working on launching, getting going. Just staying broke, as you suggest. So. One of them, I do sales for roofing. I'm opening a coffee and tea shop, which is put me in a lot of debt, but I'm trying to work on getting that debt consolidated, and that's kind of some of my questions. But
yeah.
And then I also do some network marketing stuff. I'm learning some network marketing. Trying to put that 40% away to do real estate, but a lot of people say I'm a fool for getting loans out on a company, but the reality is, if you believe in something, I think you go after it.
Yeah. So look, man. First of all, this is what I would tell you. Okay, you guys, you could go like I didn't go into debt. My first 3 companies, we didn't borrow money. So we basically collected money from new clients and used the money to grow the company. So it doesn't mean I'm right, by the way, because a lot of companies use debt to grow. So I'm not saying that's the only way to do things. I'm saying I'm a coward. I'm a coward when it comes to money. So rather than me taking a loan from the bank, walking into the bank and saying, hey, can you give me a loan? I'll sign, you give me money, I promise you this. Rather than doing that, I just went and made a sales call. By the way, they're both sales calls. Okay?
Yeah, I mean,
one you pay for, one you pay, and one you do.
No, I agree. I agree 100%. It's just a matter of making, you make some mistakes in life, but you do. I bought your whatever.
Yeah, good. So, dude, how much debt do you have?
Right now, probably about $150,000, but I do have some silver and gold that I'm planning on selling. A motorcycle I'm going to sell.
Good. How much silver and gold you got? How much silver and gold you got?
I got some Morgans. I got some couple gold coins. Probably about, my guess, probably 30 to 40,000.
Good. Why don't you go whack that right now, man?
I don't know if I should put that into the debt. Or, you know what I mean? That's where I'm at. Is I can pay these loans because one of my jobs, I'm I'm getting pretty good income.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to find focus. You know, where do I put my focus? I guess is what I'm.
Good. So look, bro. Look. This is what I've been hearing. You've talked about your debt more than you talked about your business. Mm-hmm. So it's cutting.
Right.
It's cutting your attention in half, right? So remember the three tricks to money, right? It's collect it. Collect what? Collect attention. You can't collect attention if you're freaking cut in half. So if you got your attention, what are you paying? What interest rate are you paying on this $150,000?
Well, one's a cash flow manager, which I got to get freaking out as soon as possible and pay that off. And then probably.
Dude, what's the answer, bro? What's the blend? Give me the blend. Some 18, there's some 12, there's some 4.
Probably like 8 to 10.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know.
To be honest, I don't know.
You don't know. That's why your attention's on it, because you don't know.
Yeah.
See, it's like people are like, what happens to me when I die? Your attention's on it because you don't know. That's why everybody's worried all the time about what happens when they die. They're like, because I don't know. Because you were told you can't know. I'm like, shit, I'm going to find out, dog. I got too much attention on this shit, man. Okay, we ain't listening to you anymore, man. Look, here's the deal, dude. Here's the deal. Okay, that thing's going to cost you $15,000 to $18,000 a year. $15,000 to $18,000 a year, but you don't know. Now, a couple things you could do. You could go earn another $2,000 a month and pay this shit off. Pay the debt and quit worrying about it. But the problem is you're still worried about it. So what I would tell you to do is go whack off. Go whack off the debt. Go whack it off, dude. Okay? Take that bullshit goal you got. It's worth nothing. That goal is worth nothing. You know, the fact that somebody would give you $60,000 for that goal or $40,000, shit, take that $40,000, dude. You know? Or take the $40,000 and make those payments on this amount over the next 4 or 5 months so you're not worried about it anymore. But get rid of the gold. It's not helping you. See, what you want to do is collect money, not keep it. When you collect money, you don't put it in gold. Gold don't pay you. Collect it. When's it going to multiply? When? That ain't a multiplication, dude. That's just like tick, 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 tick. One day, maybe. You're just getting old, man. Number one, collect it. Number 2, what? Keep it. Okay?
Use.
So I would go, what I'd do is I'd go handle this debt thing at some point, or I'd renegotiate with them. I might even go to him and say, dude, if I pay this off right now, would you take $40,000? I can't pay you, man. Would you take $40,000? I might try to renegotiate with them is what I would do first. Mm-hmm. To renegotiate with anybody, though, you got to quit paying them first. And that means you got to get your attention off of it. You got to know what your play is. My play is to get their attention. Hey, I ain't paying you, bitch. I got your attention now. I collected their attention. The banks only work with you if you can't pay them, but maybe could one day. Banks don't pay attention to people that can't pay them at all. They just let them go. So number 1, collect it. Number 2, it's kind of like the hotel, the Mandalay. Like they let us go because the FBI must have been like, yeah, let everybody go. It's cool. Because we know who it really was. Yeah. Maybe it was a sting operation, man. Maybe that dude brought all those guns up there. It looked like more like a store than an attack. Maybe he was going to meet some people up there and sell his weapons, and the deal went bad. It reminded me of like when I was buying weed when I was like 19, man, the deal goes bad. You go there to get some weed, and the next thing you know, the guy puts a gun in your face, steals you $200. I'm like, dude, you know, just threaten me, I'll give you $200. You don't even need to put the gun in my face. I'm scared. Number 3, 1, collect, 2, keep, and number 3, what? Multiply, bro. All your attention should be on the multiplication, should be making baby Benjis. You know? Look, all your attention, folks, should be on making baby dollars. Okay, one more caller. Let's talk to him. I hope he's more intelligent than the other 4 or 5 people I've talked to today. Because you guys are still in shock from Vegas. I recovered quite quickly. Caitlin, what's up?
Hi.
Oh, my God. You're a breath of fresh air, Caitlin.
I am so grateful to have your full attention. I'm so grateful for that.
And you do.
So, listen, first of all, my biggest takeaway today is I have to tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed with the callers today. I'm just not sure that they're actually like reading what you're putting out there. Because if they were reading the same stuff that I was reading, they would be like every second of every day figuring out a way to hustle, get that money, find out who's got their money, and get out there and get it.
Who's got my money?
Exactly. You know?
So, but listen, the reason I wanted to call you again today, I don't know if you remember, but we also talked yesterday.
Dude, I love talking to you yesterday. This is good. I'm going to have to report this to my wife, though. This is twice in 2 days now.
I know. I swear it's just business. I swear.
Okay.
I'm
I just want to be
strictly
sure it's not funny business.
No way. In fact, I have to wear a fake. It's actually a real ring, but it's a fake ring. I have to wear a ring when I do business, so people know that I'm like just about business.
Oh yeah. It's probably same thing with me. My whole life. You know, when you're this handsome, you know, you walk around, you're all studly and confident. I'm like, dude, I'm taken. I had a T-shirt, taken. Just business.
But listen, I
know you're tempted, but don't play with this. Even for the men, too, by the way. It wasn't just women. It was men. It was everybody. It was like everybody. Like sometimes it was collies.
You need hornet spray.
Yeah, that's right.
So I don't know if you realize this, but you are going to save the world. You are teaching people how to get out of this like down and out mindset. You're teaching people basically for free because they can read your books for free. They can listen to these podcasts and Grant Cardone TV for free. You're teaching them like how to get out of that. And I just think it's so incredible. I'm so grateful to be talking to you.
You're awesome, buddy. How much money do you have in the bank right now?
I have $6,899.44.
Okay, so look, what you want to go 6 months out or you want to go 12 months?
With the Cardone U or?
No, you want to go 6 months from now or 12 months? I'm not talking about Cardone U. I'm talking about you and your money. Because I'm going to tell you how much you're going to have in 6 to 12 months.
Okay, how about 6 months?
Okay, what's the most amount of money you've ever saved in your life?
$10,000.
Okay, good. So what we're going to do is we're going to beat that in how long did it take you to collect this?
3 months.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay, no, it took you 32 years to collect that.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, if you're 32 and you got $6,899.
Right. I know. Exactly. You're right.
Okay, so look, you're not going to get are you married?
I'm not, no.
Okay, good. And you deserve to have a man that knows how to make money, collect it, keep it, and multiply it. Otherwise, you guys are always going to be worried about money. So 6 months from right now, what are we in? October, November, December, January, February, March, April. April 15th, 2018, you, my friend, are going to have $50,000, 5 times 5x, what the most you've ever had in a bank account.
Okay.
Is that real to you?
Absolutely.
Good.
Because I have a plan to do
set
it.
the target, make a decision. You got to make a decision first, and then just put the 3 steps in. I'm going to collect it. I'm going to keep it. Every overage I keep. Okay?
Okay.
So if you know how to live on $6,800 right now, you don't spend any of this. Anything that you need for anything at all. Okay? Netflix, movie, clothes, food, you have to collect it from somebody else. Everything I need, I collect from somebody else. Every dollar. I never spend any of my own money. Okay? All I do is this. I collect, I keep, I multiply. I only use overage to invest in things that will repeat the process. You follow me? So in the first stages, you're a pauper. You're not spending money on yourself. You're not improving the quality of your life. Your financial. I didn't improve the quality of my life from 25 to probably 35. I didn't improve. Nobody knew I had any money. Okay, because I was acting like I was still in that condition. The only thing that was changed was the conditions of these other accounts over here that were being prepared to make moves so that one day I could have freedom. So I'm going to check with her, get her phone number, okay? If you do that, by the way, if you do that, April 15th, I'll add $5,000 to it myself.
Okay.
All right?
What's the deal?
Okay, good deal. Thank you for calling. This is the Cardone Zone.
you.
Every
Thank
Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I come to you to talk about your business. That's a fair deal for her, right?
Yeah.
Your career and your business. Dude, look, it's not all complicated, folks. You guys are all serious. You're like, how can this guy joke around so much? Because I know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm not worried every second of every day, right? We were in Vegas this weekend, and this thing goes off over there, and it was crazy, dude. It was terrifying. You know, I'm like, okay, good, we're over it now. I'm not going to keep dragging it around with me. I mean, it's terrible. 59 people dead, 500 people injured. People are going to be freaking psychologically probably ruined for the rest of their lives. People are talking about. People are going to have their attention stuck on this until the next time. And by the way, there's going to be a next time, okay? Welcome to planet Earth. Bad things happen to good people every day. A lot of crazies on the planet. There's 8 billion people. You wonder why this kind of stuff doesn't happen more often. Most people are like, this is happening all the time. Dude, I wonder why it don't happen every day. Okay? I drive to work today. I'm like, why aren't more cars hitting one another?
It's true.
Fuck, I don't drive that good. I wonder how I don't hit more cars my damn self. Okay? I lean over the balcony and I go, why haven't I never fell off my damn balcony looking down at the pool? I wonder if I'd make it.
That's true.
Right? You live on a balcony, right?
Yeah.
How have I not fell off before? Okay? Dude, 2/3 of the planet is water. Okay? And then there's a storm that hits Houston. Oh my God, we're flooding. It's the worst flood in 40,000 years. Dude, we live on a planet that is made of water. What the hell, man? You live in Los Angeles, there's an earthquake. Oh, dude, it's a freaking, we got a molten lava inside this thing going at like, I don't know how fast. Ed Milet, Todd Peterson, Jordan Zimmerman, those 3 guys have created billions of dollars in 1 year of revenue. Just 3 guys at my 10X Growth Conference. Brad Lee, Andy Frisilla, Russell Brunson. All 3 of those dudes have something in common. Zero money, started businesses, and each one of them will make over $10 million this year. Ty Lopez, you know the dude. Ezra Firestone, Anik Singhal, Hank Norman, Lewis Howes, Tim Story, Michael Burt, Sherry Hamilton, Damon John, Little Man, Boo-boo, foo-boo, hold my tutu. Okay? I got Carrie Kasem coming. I got the ladies coming now. Forbes Riley. Okay? Don't miss this thing. 10X Growth Con, 10xgrowthcon.com, 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 10xgrowthcon.com. While the show's live, if you put in 10xgrowthcon.com/495, I'm going to sell you a $4,000 ticket, and I'm going to give it to you for less than $500. Who's your daddy? My name's Grant Cardone. This is the Cardone Zone. If you're listening on podcasts of any sort, iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, or the iTunes account of your choice. If you're watching on the YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Facebook, Instagram, we love you all. I just want to help you get your money right, folks. I got mine right. I'm bragging too. I'm bragging. Okay. Somebody said the other day, what an arrogant bastard you are. Yeah, dude. How about some new material? How about telling me something I don't know about myself? Like I got something in my nose? Calling me arrogant don't mean anything. Dude, I fly my own goddamn plane, dog. Come on. Okay? Come on, man. Come on, what's wrong with you? I got a hot wife. I got a lot of money. I got 4,000 apartments. Of course I'm a little arrogant. See you Monday on The Real Estate Show.